Hey friends, welcome back. It's essentially Jessi. Wanted to change it up a little bit today and show you guys 10 of my favorite Love at First Sniff fragrances, but I have 5 women's and 5 men's, so let's get to it. I am here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, releasing new fragrance and essential oil content for you guys. If you prefer one or the other, drop that in the comment section below. If this is your first time here, hey, welcome. So glad you're here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also click the like video or the like thumbs up thing underneath the video if you are interested in men's fragrance content or unisex fragrance content. I know some of us like flowers and fluffy, beautiful cotton candy smells. And then some of us like a little more edge to our fragrances. Maybe we like men's fragrances. So I'm going to share with you guys 5 Love at First Sniff men's fragrances and 5 Love at First Sniff women's fragrances. So let's start off with men's. I'm just going to start off with a bang. This is one of my most favorite men's fragrances. I wear this all the time. I love it. Actually, I haven't worn this in a minute, but I'm going to. It's going on my tray this week. Dior Homme. This is the 2020 version. Everybody raves about the previous version. I have not smelled it. I love this one so much. I honestly don't care. I feel bad saying that. If you have the previous launch, drop it in the comment section below. But this is a stud. Like, so good. I love it when I wear this. Oddly enough, people stop me and they're like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, it's a men's cologne. I hope that's okay with you guys. I love smelling this on other people. If I was a man and I wore suits to work every day, this would be like my signature scent, okay? If I worked in the woods as a lumberjack, this might be my signature scent. I don't know. I love Dior Homme. This is the 2020 version. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Okay. Next, this is Valentino's Born in Roma Uomo. This is so good, or Uomo Born in Roma. This is for men. Is what that means. It's a great fragrance. It does have pink letters on it, so if you are a lumberjack or someone who is pink letters averse, just let you know. But it's got this cool like spikes on it, just like the women's Born in Roma and the women's Born in Roma Yellow Dream. This is a really cool, fresh, little bit spicy fragrance for men. This is a great everyday fragrance. I can also see someone wearing this out like with a suit and to a formal event or whatever, date night, daytime. This is a great fragrance for all the time. Going back to this one really quickly, the Dior Homme is pretty stout. So when I wear this, I do 2 to 3 sprays. This one you can kind of go nuts with because it's not quite as stout as the Dior fragrance is. Okay, next up is a men's fragrance that I actually got for Christmas one year and loved it. This is Viktor & Rolf Spice Bomb. This is the original. So I have the Spice Bomb Extreme, which is more vanilla, creamy, softer. This one is definitely more fresh, spicy. They've got a green one, they've got a red one. They have several flankers for this fragrance at this point in time. But this, the OG, is really good. It's got this cool charm on it. This says Viktor & Rolf. You have to pull it off like that because it obviously kind of looks like a grenade. I don't know if I'm okay to say that on YouTube or not. Who knows what the rules are? But anyway, Viktor & Rolf Spice Bomb. It's fresh. I wear this all the time. I love it. I love smelling it on other people. It's a great fragrance. It was definitely Love at First Sniff. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Next is an odd one, but I kind of had gotten into niche fragrances and then I said, okay, I really like this one. It's going to get real loud in here real quick. Loud smelling. Okay, so this is Oud for Greatness. This is a unisex targeted fragrance. I love this fragrance, and more than anything, I want to smell this on a man. I love wearing this fragrance, but it's a lot. It's a lot for a lady. I'm just going to throw that out there. If you're going to, I don't even know where, outside, I mean, this is like beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Like, this is the king of beast mode. It is just that stout. It is super stellar, but the oud is for greatness. It is so stout. It's so loud. It's so crazy. It's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. It's got like fresh nuances. This fragrance really just kind of transforms and takes you on a magical journey. And it's so good. And it was definitely Love at First Sniff for me. All right, my last men's Love at First Sniff is another designer. And this is Dolce Gabbana, the one. It's in this brown. I think that there's, just like the women's have Dolce Gabbana Original, Intense, the 1-2 thing going on. All that. This one I think has a couple of flankers. So it's the one that's like orangey and then it kind of ombres down into brown. It has a black cap and it is beautiful. This is a great everyday fragrance. This is also a little bit woody, a little bit masculine. To me, this almost smells more, a little more vintage, like mid to late 90s, if that's vintage. Is that vintage at this point? I'm not sure. Anyway, but this really smells like something someone would have worn 20 years ago, but it's still like current. This is not something that is really trendy. You could wear this any day, anytime. Super appropriate. Love it for sniff. I smelled it. I may have even blind bought that and smelled it. I can't remember, but the second I smelled it, I loved it. And I thought this is a great one for men's for every day. So moving on to the ladies, I'm going to save my newest bestest for last, I think. Armani C. Okay, you guys, if you don't have this, you need it. I heard that they're discontinuing the Fury. I don't even spray this because I'm about out of it. So good, so good, so good. I'm going to do, if I haven't already released, a review battle video between this one and the Intense version because I think that there are some real distinct differences. I think there are some real similarities there as well. But this is Giorgio Armani C. Love it for sniff. I've had this bottle forever. I've like cherished it. And now it's on its last little few sprays and I'll have to get another bottle. And I will repurchase. Okay, next up is, let's go to one that I fell in love with last fall. Got this, it was my very first Tiziana Terenzi. The bottle is gorgeous. It's a paperweight. If you needed to hurt someone, you really could. It's just so good. It has BR540 reminiscence or little bit of it in it, but it's got the leather, it's got the spice. I really didn't wear this enough this fall, so I'm looking forward to wearing this winter because I've been testing out so many new fragrances that I kind of didn't go back to some of my like favorites because I'm doing the whole, I have this on one hand and this on the other hand. Which one do you like better? Which one do I like better? Which one lasts longer? I'm testing out so many perfumes and fragrances that I missed out on this one this fall, so I'm going back to this one. Okay, summertime. It's a disco ball. This is Sol Chirosa 62 Eau de Parfum by Sol de Janeiro. This was a love at first sniff. Like, you can't smell this and not think about that song Summertime. I guess there's multiple summertime songs, but this is like caramelized sunshine in a bottle. It's caramel, it's sweet, it's beautiful. I love it. I can't say enough good things about it, and I loved it. It was love at first sniff. A little bit reminds me of Jessica Simpson Fancy. If you like Jessica Simpson Fancy, please check out Sol Chirosa by Sol de Janeiro. This is the 62 Eau de Parfum version. It is so good. It's just like caramel sunshine next level compared to Jessica Simpson's Fancy. Okay, next up is Salt by Ellis Brooklyn. Definitely a love at first sniff. The bottle is gorgeous. The fragrance is gorgeous. I could just douse myself in this. It's also summer in a bottle. Maybe I'm thinking missing summertime. I don't know. Anyway, Salt by Ellis Brooklyn. If you haven't smelled it, get your nose on it. I know that you can try it out at Sephora. I'm not sure which big box retailers have that one. I've also recently tried the Super Amber. Still on the fence with that one. If there are any Ellis Brooklyns that you love or maybe I should stay away from, drop those in the comments below. And lastly, love it for sniff, yes. This is Watch by Martine Mikulev. I just recently did the whole olfactive experience. It was this huge white box. I gave away a bottle of Ylang in Gold. It was part of my 12 Days of Christmas giveaways. I will link that in the description box below. It was an incredible journey through Mikulev's entire collection of fragrances. This, you guys, I mean, I wanted this. I'd read the notes before. I've just sat on the fence. I really haven't heard a ton about it. It's so good. It's so good. So she's an artist. Martine Mikulev is an artist. And all of her fragrances are beautiful, number one. But they all have just stellar packaging. They're beautiful. There's a lot of attention to detail. She uses Swarovski crystals. Each one of them are hand placed. It's a work of art for your nose and also for your eyes, but it's a beautiful fragrance. So that is my top 10, or really top 5 and top 5 for men and women. Some of my Love at First Sniff. I will be doing some more Love at First Sniff videos. I will also be doing some decluttering videos coming up soon because there's some fragrances in my collection that, like I said, sometimes you smell things and you think, oh, I love this. And then 3 months later, you're like, oh, that's not very good. I will be doing some decluttering videos. I have lots more video ideas for 2022. Again, Happy New Year. So glad that you guys are here. Smell you later.